Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Lee Man Nam here, and I'm bringing you the news on a Wednesday because I did not get it yesterday. I know everybody is ready. I know everybody's hyped up. Sephiroth's coming to town. Lila's coming to town. Shilt's gonna be here. Mim's gonna be here on Friday. I know everybody is ready. So even though this is a little redundant because it's already been out for a little while, I'm gonna talk about it anyways. Remember to get everything finished up because we've got maintenance tonight. You don't want to get caught up and lose your daily lapis. So be sure to go ahead and knock that out. I knocked out my quest earlier just to make sure that did not happen to me again. All right, so they've been fixing some of the text that was messed up in certain versions of Brave Exvius. So that's cool. Little minor updates there. It's very nice. They hit the video up as far as what was going on with Sephiroth and company on the Brave Exvius official YouTube page. If you haven't seen the video, check it out. It's very cool. That's where I saw everything, and that's where I was able to see the preview movie, which was really hype. Definitely encourage you to watch it. It's really, really nice. All right, so we've got a celebration coming through because of Sephiroth's arrival. It's pretty sick right there. So along with Sephiroth coming to town, Final Fantasy VII is going to be available at 30% off. The soundtrack's going to be at 30% off, as well as the Brave Exvius soundtrack. It's going to be 30% off as well. So if you've been looking to catch these tunes, it's a great time to buy. So be sure to check that out, and that's going to begin on the 11th. So that'll begin on Friday as well. We got a lot to do on Friday, man. Hope you've been catching your daily free summons. I've been doing it. Some of my friends have forgotten about them, and so they missed out. But, you know, all is not lost. We've got a few more left, and so hope you've been getting a hold of them. The Gill Snapper's Cave is coming through on Friday. If you need some money and you haven't been able to get enough during the raid or the other raid or the King Mog events, then you definitely need to come down to the Vortex and take advantage. If you've been spending on ability awakenings, you might be short of some gil. So it's going to be in the Vortex for you. You know how to get there. It'll see you on Friday. All right, so we're going to Nibelheim in Final Fantasy VII, and this is going to be a King Mog event, and we're going to start there on Friday, early in the morning. You know how that goes. And, you know, the Mog Minister is going to be handling this since King Mog is still caught up with the previous Dragon Lord farming event. For the beginner quest, we're going to get a rare summon ticket. Intermediate, advanced, and pro, we're going to get some etched coins, which is going to be the currency for the Mog Minister. We're going to get a sweet 500 lapis from the elite quest, and then we're going to get 5,000 etched coins from legendary. So legendary as usual. It's going to be great to finish once. But, you know, for most people, elite seems to be a better ratio of energy to reward. So we'll check that out again and see what's going to be better off for myself and the community with a little bit of math when that day goes down. Got some really nice stuff hanging out for us with the Mog Minister. Got some 4-star guaranteed tickets, which will come in handy for this next summon pool. We've got Thunderous Avoidance, Nebulous Avoidance. Looks like some nice lightning and dark resist, but we'll check it out on a Friday and see what it's all about. Ring of Toughness, 30 defense, 30 spirit, enables metal, which is going to give anybody a chance of escaping death when hit points are above a certain point. Wow, that looks really, really strong. That looks very, very cool, especially on healers who may not have that, so they don't go down in the fight. Or maybe you've got somebody who already has their own innate version of this, so you give them multiple chances. I don't know. That ring looks like it will have a lot of uses. Very cool. We've got Guide Clothes, which is going to be 14 attack, 35 defense, 24 spirit, boost dark resistance by 20%. It's females only. I can think of one new unit that will make great use of that right off the top of my head. I'm going to talk about her in just a bit. The usual suspects are going to be there. 4-star guaranteed tickets, 5-star trust Moogles, the Christ if you really don't have anything to spend money on, awakening materials, everything star quartz, all the good stuff. So keep your farming hat on because we've got a while. Bonus monsters are going to be the Golden Bomb, Yin and Yang, and the Golden Bomb, vulnerable to Demon Killer. Yin and Yang, vulnerable to Man Eater. Keep that in mind. And the new squad is going to be the bonus for the currency multiplier. So we got Sephiroth and Lila as 5-star base, clocking in at 100%. We've got Sylph clocking in at 75% as the 4-star base, and then Mim 50% increase. So they're all good. Go ahead and make that squad on Friday, so that way you'll be able to make a much better time farming this event. And so without further ado, let's talk about these units. I'm going to see if I have the actual banner up. I do. All right, so let's talk about these guys because they're all pretty crazy. So let's start off with Sephiroth, the man, the legend. He's ready to go. So he's going to be a physical attacker. He's got very high hit points, 5-star base, 6-star max. Job is a soldier. Trustmaster reward, Masmune. Got attack 150. That is stout. It enables double hand and Octaslash. And Octaslash is Sephiroth only. It deals partial unmitigated damage. I wanted to say unmitigated damage, but I'm not going to do that. Unmitigated damage to one enemy. So it's pretty solid. And he's got a lot of really nice skills. He's already documented to chain with the Orlando family. He can also chain with Onion Knight as well. So great chaining partner. Deals a lot of damage. The Chosen, it boosts physical and magic damage against human monsters and boosts attack when hit points fall below a certain point. That certain point is below 1%. How do you get there? Well, he has a trait, so if he almost dies, he may stay at 1 hit point, just like some other units, and that will get you a huge boost. How big? Well, that boost is 150% to your attack, and then also it's Man-Eater Plus, so 75% increase to physical and magic damage versus humans. It's pretty rough, man. That's pretty hard to beat. So skill that helps him ignore fatal damage is called Purgatorial Wave. It's a 50% chance to occur when hit points are above 40%. So that's very cool, always very nice. The big deal for him is going to be Heaven's Wept. Physical damage 4.8 times multiplier to one enemy. It decreases light and dark resistance by 60% for 3 turns. It's got an AoE version of that, which is a 70% light and dark resistance decrease for 2 turns, so all enemies. And then on top of that, his Limit Burst, especially if you're double handing, is going to be insane because it can, when you max it out, it becomes a 100% dark and light and dark resist debuff. Very strong. Nearly doubling his damage after the Limit Burst. You really can't argue with that. So definitely super solid. If you need an attacker, he's going to definitely be the way to go. Here's the woman I'm after. Lila, what's up, girl? She's a monk, so I was going to have to try to summon for her anyways because I love monks. She is a physical attacker, but she also deals magic damage. It's very interesting. And a lot of her skills use spirit to calculate their damage. So she can slip under the radar for a lot of bosses who especially have spirit as a much lower stat than defense. So you definitely got to think about that because she is bringing the pain. She's 5-star base, 6-star max, Trustmaster reward, Claw of Darkness, 130 attack, 30 spirit, dark elemental, super solid. She's got a 200% bonus to her attack if she goes unarmed, but to be honest with you, you're going to want to book her for spirit. So Get all the spirit gear ready because the skills that use spirit as the damage calculation, they are rude. They are 100% rude. Per example, martial arts heaven shift. It's magic damage 10 times multiplier with spirit scaling to one enemy. So this is what's going down. It is a physical attack with magic damage. So it benefits from killers. It benefits from criticals and all the stuff that physical attacks normally benefit from. It just doesn't go against defense. That is super sick. And so she can double cast this. At level 100, she gets to double cast her martial arts skills. And then she also gets Open Eyes Flash. Now, Open Eyes Flash, once you activate it, it gives you a chance to triple cast skills. So in some fights, like say you have a round where the monster leaves or does something where you can't hurt them, you can cast Open Eyes Flash. It also heals them. Well, the skill is called Neden, and it heals her 100%, gives her 30% damage reduction, and then allows her to use Open Eyes Flash the next round so you can triple cast skills. How rude is that? So she's got a lot of skills that you can cast under martial arts. Heaven Shift we just went over, that's a big daddy damage skill. We've got Heaven Scar. It's an AoE 7.5 times multiplier with spirit scaling, and it debuffs spirit by 50%. So if you didn't have a debuffer for that, you got one now. How rude is that? She can also imbue and debuff the enemy's element resist at the same time. With Lightning Spirit or Flaming Spirit, they both debuff dark. One debuffs lightning, the other debuffs fire, and then she also gets the appropriate element for 5 turns. So she has plenty of ways to increase her damage. Tojin combo is not one of them. It's alright, but it's definitely not one of them. You're going to want to go Spirit, just because she's rude. If you don't believe me, check her out on YouTube, because there's always tons of videos of her bulldozing everything. So she's great. It's who I want. Can't wait to pull for her. Let's move on. We've got Shilt, Barrier Mage. If you haven't picked up Mystea yet, pick up Shilt. Got a step up banner. He'll be free on the second pull. And also with all these 4-star guaranteed tickets, it's a 50% chance it's going to be Shilt because he's the only 4-star on the banner. So that's very, very cool. Trustmaster, Barrier Mage, Oath, 25% Spirit, and it boosts Spirit by 25% when equipped with a staff. If you haven't beat Chamber of Arms yet to get the Holy Staff, this will be a good time to try. Just don't get caught up in the maintenance. Okay, so a lot of his skills are very similar to Mystea. We've got Tritelea Wall, AoE cover from magic damage. Can't go wrong with that. Reduction, it reduces magic damage taken for 3 turns for 1 ally. And he's also able to stack that with a separate damage resistance. That's damage resistance all. So he can get pretty stout as far as defense is concerned. Interception, it boosts attack, defense, magic, and spirit reduction resistance and stop resistance for all allies. It's different from Mystea because she takes care of status ailments, so it's really cool. I don't think that they would be great on a team together, but you can definitely pull them for specific fights depending on what the boss is going to throw at you. Very nice to know. So it's really cool, and you're going to have an easy time getting him, so that's always good to look forward to. Last but not least, we've got Mim. She's a sprite. 3-star base, 5-star max. If you've got Timothy, then you know what Mim's all about. She's going to break things by 50%. Her limit burst is a full break, really high, almost 60%. And Trustmaster, Fairy Scrunchy. Defense 15, Spirit 15, hit points 20%, boost resistance to confusion. Hey, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So she can also heal, and she can also revive, so that's pretty neat, especially if you're starting out. Not a bad healer to begin the game with. So you already knew who these units were. We've just got a couple days left before it's summoning time. So I'm very excited. This is really cool, really cool. And so let me know in the comment section below. Let me know who you're shooting for. And, we'll talk about this again on Friday after we get these summons going on, and we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So that's awesome. Well, again, I appreciate you coming by. If you like this, be sure to throw me a like. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do so. And check me out on my Twitch page. I know I have been MIA because I've been on my brother-in-arms, Mike, which I'm going to leave a link for his Twitch page. I've been playing Tekken up in Atlanta. And so I've been on there a lot. So you'll be able to see me on there too. I think we're going to be pretty permanent on Sundays. And there's a couple of the days that we're working out because I really want to talk with him on some of his shows. They're really informative, very, very cool topics. And so, again, appreciate you so much. And until next time, this is Lee Van Dam, and you guys take care. And God bless. I'll see you.